Hello everybody, welcome to another update. Today we're going to be talking about the tropics. And as we can see here, there is a whole bunch of stuff active. We have Tropical Storm Sally, Hurricane Paulette, Tropical Depression Rene, Tropical Storm Vicky, and Tropical Storm Teddy. There is just a line of them. 5 tropical cyclones though. Now, a lot of this is going to be pretty slow to occur. Well, not anything. I'm talking about the images loading in on the satellite loops, because there is a lot of tabs open due to the amount of cyclones that are active. So here is Hurricane Paulette. It is currently a Category 2 hurricane. If I sound a bit off, it's just because I woke up not too long ago. So it is a Category 2 hurricane. It's not looking all that good in those later frames. As we can see, some stuff happened right there. And as we can see down here, this little teeny island is the island of Bermuda, which it almost made landfall on. I don't know if it did or not, but it's pretty close. It was super close to making landfall, if not a landfall. Here's the satellite loop. Compared to infrared, it looks a lot better. It looks really good, actually, on visible. And this could actually become a major hurricane pretty soon. Here's Tropical Storm Sally. It's currently at 65 miles per hour, though an SFMR reading actually found 80 miles an hour. So this thing is really getting up there in its intensity. Now, it hasn't really strengthened since last night. Well, it has, but not very much. But it looks like it's going to really intensify from this point. It's not actually going to go like that. It's actually going to go something like that. So overall, this could be a hurricane right now, and it will likely become a hurricane in the near future if it ain't one now. And maybe a Category 2. I know a lot of people have been saying this could rapidly intensify, but I'm not up there. The highest this could possibly reach is a Category 2 max. I don't know about a Category 3. But again, back in Laurel, we all said Category 2 max, and guess what happened? So that just really shows, don't ever downplay tropical cyclones. They could do anything they want. Here is visible. We can see that is looking really good. A lot of convection blowing up. It just looks like a big fluffy bubble of clouds. So that's good. Good for the system anyway. I don't want to make it sound like it's weakening or anything, but it's good for the overall system's development. Here's infrared for Tropical Storm Vicky. We can see is really weird looking. That's all I'm going to say. And on visible, it's actually looking pretty weird, actually. We have a circulation right there, and then another one, and then 3 little teeny circulations right there. That's just odd. I don't think I've ever seen that before. That's really cool. Real quick, the National Hurricane Center. Wait, what happened? Yep, there we go. The National Hurricane Center is using the forbidden wind speed, 95 miles an hour. Just as a reminder, this is the National Hurricane Center. Though of course, we all make mistakes, so I'm pretty sure they made a mistake right there, because I'm pretty sure they know that 95 doesn't exist. So I'm not too mad at them for doing that. Here is infrared for Tropical Storm Teddy. We can see that it has a lot of blow-up of convection over here. I believe the center is over here somewhere. And we'll really find out where the center is right here on visible. And yep, I was right. There it is. Now, this is the Tropical Depression Rene. And it has a blow-up of convection, which will sustain it a lot longer. So I expect this to be a depression for at least a little bit longer, but visible might say otherwise. If we look right here on visible, it's really hard to see at first. But in the later frames, everything just stops. Watch. I have no idea what that means. Did its circulation die out? Is it dead? I don't know the answer to that. But I'm pretty sure this is the final hours of Rene. Unless the deep convection says otherwise. Now let's look at some forecast cones, shall we? Tropical Storm Sally is currently forecasted to become a 90-mile-per-hour 90-mile-per-hour hurricane, if not higher, by just a little bit. And it looks like it should make landfall somewhere near the Mississippi-Alabama border around there. But New Orleans is not out of the question. So after all that, we'll look at the next cyclone. Just a second. We'll see what the next forecast cone is. Here is the forecast track for Hurricane Paulette. We can see it is forecasted to become a major hurricane right there. And actually be a hurricane this far north, and then turn towards, I believe that is the Azores? I don't think that's the Azores, but it could be. Because I'm not that good with my island's geography. Here is Tropical Depression Rene's forecast. We can see that it's really close to becoming a remnant low, and then it should go down like that. Regeneration, maybe? Could this eventually regenerate? Nothing forecast that I don't think, but it's interesting to think about. That maybe it could regenerate somewhere. It's just interesting to think about. Here is Tropical Storm Teddy's forecast. We can see that it is forecasted to become a major hurricane. So far, all of these are hurricanes are forecasted to become hurricanes. I believe this year's hurricane number so far is 7. So Sally and Teddy both become hurricanes. That means we'd go up to 9 hurricanes. Though, again, most have been weak. Let me tell you that. The first hurricane, Hurricane Hannah, officially a Category 1. Category 2 in my analysis. But overall, most have been weak. Except for these, which will most likely go on to become majors. And Sally, which could become a mid-range Category 2 at max. We're going to have to wait and see what it decides to do in the coming day, when it should make landfall. Here is Tropical Storm Vicky's thing. I'm losing my ability to talk every day. It's actually forecasted to remain a tropical storm for a little bit longer, and then weaken to a depression because wind shear and dry air, I think, is both going crazy on it, if I'm not wrong. Okay, well that's all my tabs and all I'm going to talk about today. I'd like to thank you for watching and have a good rest of your day.